Step 1. Get knowledge of another methodology. It may seem unusual when I say that it is just as important to understand the world without Scrum as it is to understand how Scrum has changed the world. The reason I say this is that to really appreciate the benefits of any methodology or framework, it is very important to understand the pitfalls and benefits of other methods. Now, this can be from the point of view of a team member, project manager, analyst, or product specialist, but it should be from the point of view of someone close to the project life cycle. On software projects, which usually run in cycles of 3 months to a year, I recommend at very least 6 months of working in another methodology so that you can see its pattern. Let me tell you how I gained knowledge of another methodology so that you can see how this knowledge made me value Scrum in the end. I began working on projects as a software developer, web developer, using the waterfall method. From my perspective, the project cycle began when my line manager, the team lead, assigned me to a particular project. In that company, it was good practice to sit with your project team, so that is what I did, and that is where I met the other team members. At first, the technical lead on the project assigned me a set of tasks and directed me to a technical guideline document. I owned the code related to these tasks myself, and other team members had to consult me on it. Other team members only had input if I said so, and vice versa. We were briefed on the deadline date, but only one person, the project manager, had visibility of our schedule. His estimates came from speaking to the technical lead. However, the tech lead did not know how quickly I would be able to work, so he took an educated guess. Periodically, the project manager would hold meetings to find out how we were getting on, but he rarely asked how near the deadline we were, though sometimes he would tell us. On most projects, the deadline would slip since estimates were not based on any team feedback, and the absence of certain team members would often stall progress since only they knew how to fix issues with their code. The project manager would often multiply the tech lead estimates by 3 as contingency, so a 1-day estimate would be logged as 3 days in the plan. But even then, the pressure from the business meant that the estimates were ignored. Our code was rarely tested since testing was seen as an afterthought. On my first project, the test team was not employed until halfway through. For this reason, there were large numbers of live issues. We often worked late nights to meet tough deadlines, but still got the job done in the end, even if later than planned.